welcome back to another night of OMNTV, otherwise known as Open Mic Night TV. We're here in Wolcott at my home. We planned on doing some grilling and chilling out on the deck, but Mother Nature had other plans. So why don't you come on in and get out of the cold and the wet. Let's get this thing going. Come on in. This is our kitchen, obviously. Let's go out to the sunroom. Ah, the sunroom. This is my favorite room in the house. In this direction is the western sky. The sunsets from being up here on this hill are just spectacular. We just love this room. Keep the fan going in the summertime and it stays nice and cool. So we have a fantastic show set up for tonight. Again, this is the first of our 1-hour shows. We have our featured artist coming up. For the first half hour, it's a gentleman named Jason Mark Yates. He's been on our show many times before. Now, we've got him on the show via Skype. And for those of you who don't know what Skype is, through a computer, he's in the UK, over there in England, going to be on the computer here live and be able to introduce his own songs and his own videos for the first half hour of the show. So Jason, take it away. Hi, and I'd like to introduce to you, over my shoulder here, is Jason Mark Yates from England. Jason, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Jim. Good to see you.
Great to see you. Hey, welcome to the show. You're our first featured artist. You're a singer-songwriter. You want to tell us a little bit about what you do, what your background is?
Yeah, I've always been into music, but I think from a very early age, my childhood kind of drove me into music because I had a bit of a difficult upbringing. I found comfort in music, so I was getting into that quite soon. My parents got divorced when I was 3, so I was brought up with my grandparents who were into classical music. So I listened to classical music for a lot of years, and then joined a heavy rock band in my teens, doing Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath covers. So my head was full of quite a lot of different sorts of music. But I do have a passion for melody, so as a singer-songwriter, that's foremost in my head whenever I'm writing anything, you know.
Well, why don't you tell us about your first song, which is Crazy Child. I don't want to keep us too long talking here, but tell us a little bit about Crazy Child.
Yeah, well, Crazy Child was quite an interesting thing for me because I've written a lot of songs, but this is one song that I'd actually written before I got home. I never do that. I always write when I've got my guitar in my hand, playing some chords and putting some music together. But I actually got this song in my head, Crazy Child, while I was outside and not in the house with my guitar. And I just had the expression go through my head, crazy, crazy, crazy child, this kind of exasperated parent, trying to get some sense into the teenager, you know. And we've all been at the point where we feel as though we're just invincible, we're young, nothing's ever going to touch us. So this was just a bit of a reality check, and that's what the song was about, really.
Yeah. Now, how about the video? Now, the video is fantastic. I've seen this a couple of times. Tell us a little bit about how you put it together and where it came from.
Well, that was one of these happy, special moments. You get this all the time, something that happens by accident, practically. I was searching for a video to actually suit the song, and I came across this video, and believe it or not, it was exactly the same length as my song by right to the second.
And that never happens.
Literally, I put them both in side by side. You couldn't separate. There was no distance. They were absolutely bang on. So it was almost as if it was made for it. And with the song, it really just fits well.
Yeah, it really does. And it kind of shows the whole scene is running backwards from the incident of what happens to the crazy child, or teenager, I should say. Same thing. All right, so we're going to cut right to it. So let's just take it over. Let's take a look at Crazy Child.
Crazy, crazy, crazy child, living free and running wild. I have my fears, it'll end in tears. You got your passion, you got your pride. These things can't be denied, but just slow down and look around. It's not just about you. The things you say, the things you do, there'll always be someone who needs to know you care, that you notice they're there. Crazy, crazy, crazy kid, I just wish you'd put a lid on your attitude. You can be quite rude, I know you love to live quite fast, but the moment never lasts as much as love. It's what I'm talking of. It's not just about you. The things you say, the things you do, there'll always be someone needs to know you care, that you notice they're there. Precious moments you can hold if you're coming out the cold, and warm your heart. Just make a start. It's not just about you. The things you say, the things you do, there'll always be someone needs to know you care, that you'll always be there. Crazy, crazy, crazy child, crazy child.
All right, that was Crazy Child. We're back here with Jason Mark Yates from England. He's our featured artist of the show for tonight. Jason, tell us a little bit about Creepy Clowns. That's the next one that's coming up.
Creepy Clowns, that was a project, and I think it was one of these projects I never envisioned at all. I started off with a blues scale, and then just added a little twist to it. I was playing along with it, and I was thinking, what is this song going to be about? Because that's the way I operate. I always start with the music, and then put the lyrics.
Gotcha.
Or at least that was till this year. I've started doing both a bit more now. So I got this idea of Creepy Clowns, because I've always had this thing about clowns, really, and I thought, well, maybe this is the song to stick the clowns in. And I think we can all relate to clowns, because we've all put a face on at times. You know, there'll be the real us, and then there'll be the us that other people see.
Mm-hmm.
And clowns portray that very well. You could have a very sad clown, but as soon as the makeup's on, nobody knows, nobody notices. So I've always had this interesting contradictory thing going on with clowns in my head. But the creepy part, a lot of films have been turned into creepy clowns lately, so that kind of snuck in there as well. So I think that's how this song, by accident, seemed to come together.
All right, well, let's take a look at that. This is Creepy Clowns.
Got creepy clowns in my head, driving me wild. Got creepy clowns in my head since I was a child. When the circus finally shows, it's the guy with the big red nose who freaks me out. I scream and shout, yeah. Got creepy clowns in my head, holding me down. Got creepy clowns in my head, they're always around. Boy, they give me the blues. It's the guy with the big red shoes, freaks me out. I scream and shout, yeah. I ate into orange hair, with big check coats, bow ties that twirl around. I hate them most. Got creepy clowns in my head since I was at school. Creepy clowns in my head, playing the fool. When they show up at this place, they're gonna squirt water in my face from a rose. It's the way it goes, yeah. I ain't into baggy pants or just falling down. Exploding cars just suck. So does a clown. Got creepy clowns in my head, driving me wild. Got those creepy clowns in my head since I was a child. When the circus finally shows, it's the guy with the big red nose, freaks me out. Scream and shout, yeah. Creepy old clowns, creepy old clowns. I hate the clowns, those creepy old clowns. I hate the clowns, creepy old clowns.
A Diesel production.
All right, we're back with Jason Mark Yates from England. That was Creepy Clowns. I love that video. Great job on it, Jason. Your next one is Nothing Else.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit
Nothing
about
Else.
that.
This was interesting because I remember years ago I was asked to play saxophone at a wedding, and I was up in a balcony with a spotlight on me, and there was a spotlight on the couple dancing.
Ah.
And I was playing Have I Told You Lately by Van Morrison. But I remember then thinking, wouldn't it be cool to do a song just for the married couple on the wedding day to dance to? And just a few weeks ago, I suppose it was, I was putting this song together, Nothing Else, and I'd only got a few bars into it, and I thought, this is it. This is my wedding song for somebody. And every time I listen to it, I can just see a couple together, doing their first dance together in front of the reception crowd. So, yeah, I was really quite pleased with this one. And the vocal came out pretty good too, so I was pleased all around.
Great. Great. All right, well, let's give that a listen to. Here is Nothing Else by Jason Mark Yates.
There's something in the way you smile. It really makes my life worthwhile. And every time I look, I could write a book about you. You captivate my life in song. You really can do no wrong. And when I share your space, I get to see your face again. Nothing else can beat this feeling. Nothing else can beat this feeling when I'm with you. Nothing else can beat this feeling. Nothing else can beat this feeling. And I know that you feel the same way too. I'm in love with you. The love behind your pretty eyes is something that you can't disguise. This person that I see has got a hold on me tonight. I'm lost within the moves you make, but I don't ever need a break from loving who you are. I think it's gone too far for that. Nothing else can beat this feeling. Nothing else can beat this feeling when I'm with you. Nothing else can beat this feeling. Nothing else can beat this feeling. And I know that you feel the same way too. I'm in love with you. You fill me up right to the top. And I don't want you to stop. Please don't stop. Nothing else can beat this feeling. Nothing else can beat this feeling when I'm with you. Nothing else can beat this feeling. Nothing else can beat this feeling. And I know that you feel the same way too. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you.
A Diesel production.
And that was Nothing Else. Boy, that was a really, really nice wedding song. You're absolutely right about that. Jason, you're going to be doing Reaching Out next. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, I was playing around with this kind of pattern. And it just came to me, well, you're alone tonight. Need of a friend. Someone in whom you can depend. And it just, the whole groove seemed to be centered around that chord structure. And basically it's about you being in love with somebody that just thinks you're a friend and treats you like a friend. And it's that angst of you feeling this way and it's not coming back, you know. So that's what Reaching Out is about.
Oh, great. All right. Let's, well, talk to me a little bit about the video involved in that. How did you come up with the video?
The video for Reaching Out. That was interesting because I'd had this video clip for a long, long time of this rainy scene that had got this real atmosphere about it. And I'd never used it. And when I started this song, I thought, well, yeah, you know, being alone tonight, you need a friend on rainy streets when you're alone. So I thought that will start the song off. And then I was looking for some really good quality photographs to use within that video to add to the whole thing. And I was so glad to use that clip at the very beginning, which was, I think, it's got a lot of atmosphere to it and starts the song off perfectly.
It really does. And you folks out there are going to enjoy this one. Here is Reaching Out by Jason Mark Yates.
So you're alone tonight, in need of a friend, someone on whom you can depend, someone to talk to, so you don't feel alone on rainy streets when you walk home. Too many broken hearts, it seems, are lost inside those endless streams of innocently hoping for too much. And though we hide behind the screens that hold the vision of our dreams, we know we won't be trampled in the rush. Reaching out for what we'll never touch. When you dress up, you look so cool, and I am just a guy on a stool. Someone to talk to, so it all looks right. Someone to walk you home tonight. Too many broken hearts, it seems, are lost inside those endless streams of innocently hoping for too much. And though we hide behind the screens that hold the vision of our dreams, we know we won't be trampled in the rush. Reaching out for what we'll never touch. You're alone again. In need of a friend. Someone to walk you home tonight. I'll walk you home tonight.
A Diesel production.
All right, that was Reaching Out. We're back with Jason Mark Yates from England. And Jason, thank you so much for coming. This is our new concept for our show. You're our first featured artist. Any last words before we cut away to the other half of the show?
Yeah, Rich, thank you very much for asking. It's been a real pleasure. I think you guys are doing a great job. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Well, great seeing you. I know we're going to see more really top quality music from you in the future.
Thanks a lot.
Have a great day. Thank you.
You too.
All right, Jason, that was great. Thank you for being our first performer that's being featured on our show. That was great. Next up is Cindy Tong. She's from Singapore. Now, she comes from a very musical family. Her father was a classical guitarist. Her mother was a music teacher. And as you can imagine, she learned how to play the piano at a very young age. At 15, she picked up the guitar. When she went to college, she went to Berklee College. She majored in audio, music synthesis, and the guitar. So let's give her new song a listen. Take it away, Cindy. All right, welcome back. We ran into a little dilemma. We ended up with a lot more time for this episode than we originally planned. So we're going to surprise you, me, this town, the state, this country, this whole world with the next artist who's coming up. I don't know who's coming up, so take it away.
2, 3, 4. sat there contemplating. Waiting was compromise, and she didn't see a reason to carry on. And she became too real. It hammered in my brain, and I noticed things I never noticed before. And the clarity of the moment, my focus became lost. I'm not sure if I'll ever get it back again. Woke up this morning, I don't know where I am. I feel a million miles from the place where I began. It's the guy staring back at me, really who I am. If you see me, please let me know I'm lost. The GPS stopped working, didn't bring a map, and I'm not the kind of guy who likes to ask for help. But with you all gone, I guess it doesn't matter anyhow. Feel them circling to see what I'm doing next. Woke up one morning not knowing where I am. Feels like a million miles from the place where I began. It's the guy staring back at me, really who I am. If you see me, please let me know I'm lost. Used to carry one neat in the pocket of my jeans. Now the only thing I find there is holes. Used to fill my tank on nothing more than dreams. When the dreams stop, you're bound to lose your mind. Buried in the needle till the fuel did run dry. Then suddenly I had nothing left to give, and I sat there contemplating. Waiting was compromise, and besides I didn't see reason to carry on. I woke up this morning not knowing where I am. Feels like a million miles from the place where I began. It's the guy staring back at me, really who I am. If you see me, please let me know I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost.
Oh, there you are. Well, our next performer tonight is David Hilborn. Now, he's new to our show, so welcome, David. Now, I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong, but the name of his song is Ad Astra per Effera. Sorry. Well, now, he recently read a beautiful blog that a friend of his put online, and it reminded him that we should be aware and appreciative of all the beauty that surrounds us. He wrote this song in 1999, and it's the closest he's ever come to exactly what he said in the blog. So let's give this a listen. Take it away, Dave.
Stand alone at the edge of the world. Look around, see what we've grown. It all comes down to chance. We put our faith in chance that the path we tread isn't cut off from the rest of time. Where do I turn now? A rough road to stars. All gone quiet in nature's garden. There's no sound come around, so calm. It all comes down to chance. These four winds play their hand while I try and claw at some answer to it all. But now this vision a heavenly yet far. So close, so close. Ad astra perspira. Astra perspira.
Well, hello again. That was really cool. Now, the next performer coming up is Dave's sister, Louise Hilmore, with her song, Dance Till Your Feet Hurt. Now, she's been performing since she was 4 years old. She started writing songs at 11. This song she did as a collaboration with a studio crew from many years ago that she lost touch with over the years. And it's a story about a woman that's looking for her match on the dance floor and in life. So let's dance along with this one and see what happens.
When you're
Well, next coming up on our show tonight is Jason Mark Yates and Darcy Javons. They've collaborated on another great song. Name of the song is That Moon Is Ours. Now, Jason states that this is a typical love song, very romantic love song, and that him and Darcy had an incredible time when they were collaborating together. And this is their first song that they've done together, that they did the video also. So let's give Jason and Darcy a listen. Take it away.
I've been waiting here for you, just rehearsing what I'm gonna say, watching clouds in the blue as the sunset falls away. Timing is right on this perfect night, and your eyes mirror the stars. Man winks a night from his home in the sky. Yet tonight that moon is ours. Venus shines her light above and laughs to think I'd even try to put this moment into words that only love can satisfy. Timing is right on this perfect night, and your eyes mirror the stars. The man winks a night from his home in the sky. Yet tonight that moon is ours. I ain't got nothing against the sun, but shooting stars have taken flight, and I swear to you the moon was hung just for you and me tonight.
Diesel Production.
All right, that's our show for this week, folks. We had a blast doing it. I hope you had fun too. I want to thank Nutmeg Television for allowing us to air this show, Bobby G and Friends Production for his hard work, my wife Renata for allowing the boys to come over and film this here, and you for coming back and seeing us and sticking around for a while. So you have a great night and a great week. Bye.
Riding the lonely silver eagle, thinking back